before,
Yeah,
whether
man,
you like it
Joe,
or
man,
not,
sound
right?
better word
I
than
have,
you, yeah?
I have,
Joe,
I
Joe,
have
Joe.
dispelled, like Mrs.
No,
J
Yeah.
stuff, that was
no.
dispelled. Anne-Marie, dispelled, right? Can I keep dispelling them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Oh, shut
Yeah.
it
up, Joe.
might
Let's
just
do
be,
that.
it might just be, it might just be that if you didn't come at me with bullshit, then I'll no come at you like a cunt because you're coming at me with bullshit, which means
Joe,
you are being a
Sarah was
cunt.
about to say something.
You know what I mean?
Sarah was
Yeah.
about to
Yeah.
say
I
something.
can.
You get
I
out,
can.
talking.
you
I can
get
take
out,
that on
you
board.
get out what you put in, Futoy.
Yeah. I can take that on board. I can appreciate that.
I mean,
I see where you're coming from. It's just like if you recognise that Joe's being a different way, like
Yeah, he
don't
is, yeah.
highlight it. Well,
Well, I mean,
I
in a good
reckon you.
way, not in a bad way. In a good way.
No, I know that. I know, but can sound condescending,
way.
can't it? It's
No,
it's
no,
nice
like-
to hear you on a panel answering questions and not saying no comments. What's
No
changed?
comment. No, the
Well,
nothing's changed.
to be
Is I
fair,
choose what,
to be
and
fair,
what
Futoy,
and who I answer.
Futoy, can I give you a bit of advice?
I'm
Yeah,
in charge.
can I give you a bit of advice, Futoy?
I'm
Can I
only
give you a
joking.
bit
I've
of
never
advice?
had a problem with you, Futoy.
Can I give you a bit of advice, Futoy, on the no comment thing, right? Just so you
No,
know,
you can't.
right?
You
Let me
can't.
finish.
You
Let me
can't.
finish.
You
Let me
can't.
finish,
You
right?
can't.
I know
Give
for
me
a
a
fact
second.
that. Please let me finish. Please let me finish, right? I know for a fact, right, in Scots law, right, if you go into a police interview and you say no comment for every answer, that will get used as a burden of proof against you as guilty,
Yeah,
right?
in court,
Yeah.
in
So
court,
what you got
yeah.
to do, people, right, just so people know this, right, there's 3 phrases you should remember. One is no comment. The other one is I much prefer to keep my rights intact, officer. Yes. And the other one is I do not want to relinquish any of my rights, officer, right? And if you say all 3 of them at different times, yeah, they won't be able to put any of this no comment burden of proof on you because anybody that says no comment constantly is generally a liar, according to the law system now.
I agree with that, but on YouTube, when you're talking to some idiot on YouTube, you can say as much as you want. Who gives a fuck what they think?
I would say in the real world that would put an assumption on you as you're telling lies.
Yeah, no,
and you're
I
just,
agree.
you know what I mean? So like, it must be. Listen, if you want the same things in the real world when it comes to language, yeah, like hurty words, then saying no comment all the time means you're lying, bro.
Yeah, well, no, it doesn't.
It must do in the real world because we call it.
Let me explain it then, Joe. Let me explain it. Right? Listen, when you say no comment to the police, that's when you say no comment to them. What you're doing is when you say anything, they can use it. Didn't interrupt us, Joe. When you say anything, they can use it against you in court. Okay?
Yeah, so but I wouldn't say no comment to the police.
Didn't interrupt us. Let us finish because I've waited to say this. So didn't interrupt. So by you saying no comment, what you're doing now, you're giving them no evidence to to give them nothing to use against you. You're giving them no further evidence. If them haven't got enough to charge you, it is sometimes good to go on no comment. Doesn't necessarily mean you're guilty. So that is sometimes a good way to go no comment. Okay?
Yeah. But I
changed the laws in the early 90s, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And if you say no comment constantly, they can take that as an admission of guilt in a legal sense in a courtroom.
No, what you're talking about. Wait, hold on. There's a few different things being talked about here and mixed up here, right?
Yep.
One, I would never say no comment to the police. That's just, it doesn't make sense to say no comment to the police. What I'd say is I don't answer questions. Once I don't answer questions without a lawyer present, right? Which is the devastating blow to a police, right?
Yep.
Because they have to then take that on board, right? And or I'd say I don't answer questions, right? Without a lawyer present. Oh, sorry, I'm mixing myself up here. I don't answer questions without a lawyer present. And the second one was I invoked the right to remain silent, right? But you only say you invoke the right to remain silent if you've been arrested, because if you haven't been arrested, you just say I don't answer questions without a lawyer present.
Because even if you've just been detained, as I don't answer questions, because detained doesn't know been arrested.
Right. No, but that's what they'll say to you. They'll say to you, you're not under arrest. That's what they'll use against you, right?
Yep.
But saying no comment to somebody on YouTube doesn't mean you're guilty. You can say no comment for the rest of your life on YouTube. It doesn't mean you're guilty.
That.
It just
I get
means
what you're saying.
Chosen to tell them that I don't care, that I don't owe you. I don't owe anybody up here answers.
I fully understand what you're saying, right? Yeah, okay. and no offense,
if somebody wants to find me guilty over something I haven't done, that's on them, not on me.
It might just be my mind, Futoy, right? But you're just repeating what you said the last time when I interjected, right? Yeah, like I said, right? Yeah, you have been an advocate, right? Yeah, that YouTube, yeah, is the real world. You get what I'm saying, right? Yeah, what we see in the real world is the real world, and what we see on YouTube, yeah, it can't just be banter. It can't just be flipping. No. Like, but you've been an advocate for this, right? This is my point. This is my let me finish. Yeah, let me finish. Right now, if you're an advocate, no, I get your point, right? Yeah, I'm just asking you
right now.
Yeah, but let me finish. I'm asking you a question based upon the answers of your point, right? And the question I asked you, you just repeated yourself, right? You never answered my question, so I'm now having to paraphrase it again. Right, hopefully.
Go on, then.
Right?
I'm not
Hopefully I get an answer. Right, yeah. Now, as you've been an advocate, yeah, for hearty words of that on the tubes, yeah, right? You know, like, it's not just a digital world, it's not just pixels on the screen, it's just the same as the real world. Right? Yeah. In the real world, yeah, if you were arrested and you use no comment constantly, yeah, you know, like anybody that understands it knows that they will try and use that constant no comment to every question. Yeah, they will try and use that as a burden of guilt. Yeah,
the police.
The police would do it. So let me finish.
Yeah,
let me finish. Please, I'm almost done. I promise. Right. So, as an advocate, the YouTube's isn't just digital. It's the same as the real world. If you no comment, everybody, just with no comment, then it's a fair assumption, as the police would do, for us to think you're a lying bastard. That is my point.
All right.
How'd you answer that?
Can I answer it?
Yeah.
Hold on, Gamer. Give me a chance to answer here. Right. Number one, when you're talking to police and you're talking to some agent on YouTube, it's a different story, right? I don't. Have you seen me say no comment to everything I've been asked? I only say it to certain people because I know their motivations. Because I don't owe them shit. They can believe what they want. If you believe the wrong thing about me, that's on you, not on me. I have the right to say fucking no comment when I want to say no comment. But I don't say it all the time, right? So if you want to go ahead and believe the wrong thing, you go ahead. I mean, what the fuck do you want from me?
Do you think I want to believe? Do you think I want to believe anything when I'm asking you a question which clarifies, or do you think I'm asking you to clarify, which means I can then base my assumptions upon truths rather than third-party, third-hand information?
Right. Did I tell you no comment, or did I try to answer your question?
You said no comment a couple of times, but that was earlier.
Yeah,
and that was at the time when I broached the subject matter. You know what I'm saying? And now you get my beat. So that's kind of an oxymoron question you asked there, technically. You know, this is not true.
So there you go. So there you go. There's a difference between speaking to the police and speaking to somebody in real life or on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Which I do agree. What you say to somebody on here, you could. It has the same value as if you say to somebody.
You know, you've got similar council elders that want to be the YouTube police. So, but they're just people on here. You get where I'm going with this now? Aye. I mean, it's been great. It's been great.
I don't know. I'm not sure if you're saying anything different than what I'm saying. To be honest,
come on. Wait, listen. If you've got people that say there should be like people that decide, like the council elders, which I've heard that you're up for, you know what I mean? You're in words.
What am I up for? Yeah. Wait, hold on.
A YouTube council that acts like the YouTube police and tells people that you're up for 30 words.
I never had any comment on that. I never even heard.
You never had any comment. You didn't think it was a good idea, or did you just sit there silent as fuck and never interject? Which would make everybody assume you're either a yes man, like Ministry, or right, you were agreeing with it full-heartedly since you didn't object.
Hold up there. I read today on Facebook. Anybody who doesn't want somebody else to speak is usually telling lies. Right? That's what I heard on Facebook.
Allegedly.
Right, so I haven't been a party to any discussions about some sort of council. I haven't been a part of it, so I'm not a yes man.
They're going to wear elven robes when they meet on StreamYard.
I wouldn't mind being part of that conversation about that, but I haven't been involved in any of that. My opinion wasn't wanted.
So, what is your opinion? What is your opinion on it?
I want to hear. I want to hear the other side. I want to hear.
No, tell us your opinion. Tell us your opinion on what you've heard.
I haven't heard anything except one time something about that, like very, very briefly, and now you saying it today. So this is probably the second time I've heard something about it, but I'm not even sure if it's the same thing, if it's the same people or the same thing. So
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
the same. It's the same people. Yeah.
know. Okay, so give me a breakdown of it. Give me a breakdown of it.
Breakdown is, for what I gather, Society X and a few others, right, are thinking about council elders, and that's where you were on a panel. That's the same panel you were on when it was spoken about. So I know as
I
much
don't
as you.
think I was. I don't think I was, mate. I don't remember any of that. But listen, if Society X has suggested something, I got to know that guy, and he's a very intelligent guy.
He seems alright to me.
Really,
Futo, you can claim many a thing, but you know he's not known for his fucking amazing intellectual abilities, is he?
Oh no, he is. No, don't be fooled. That guy is a smart
Is
guy.
he?
A smart
But you know
guy.
what? He must be keeping it
Zara.
really undercover.
No,
I'm
you
not
just
saying he's
haven't
not
got the chance
nice.
to know
I'm
him.
just saying he's not exceptionally intelligent. I wouldn't go, wow, he's fucking up there with Stephen Fry, him.
I haven't even finished yet. So
Well,
not only-
Stephen
So,
Fry's
so what?
gay.
So what? I've not
Stephen
spoken
Fry's
for
I'm not
ages.
saying
I've
he's
just said.
Einstein. I'm just saying he's a very intelligent guy, but on top of that, he's a really honest, good guy.
So,
Zara,
well, does it
Zara,
matter?
you
Loads of
clever.
people.
Zara, no, whoa.
something.
Let me have a go. Hold on, let me have a go. Zara, do you think I'm clever?
Yeah, I do.
Well, Society X is cleverer than me.
Well, that's your opinion.
Yep.
So
So there you go.
so I would want to hear his side of it before I would have an opinion.
Yeah,
because-
all it was,
I've
it was a
not
big
heard much.
thing. It was a mountain made out of a molehill. They decided on Torbs, Society X and Torbs, that maybe they should regulate ourselves so that these lives don't get too far. And there should be a group of people who speak once a week on the issues, who goes too far and who doesn't, and whether they should be allowed on panels. Like, really? So that didn't go down too well.
Kind of like cancel culture, that kind of
Are
shit.
you playing Jackie Body's video?
No, this is Dark Star or something like that. Yeah, I remember this movie.
Dark Crystal. It's the council.
Dark
of the Elders,
Crystal.
Sketchy.
Yeah, Dark
Council
Star.
of the
The
Elders.
elders.
Oh look, it's fucking Joe.
No, it's Fruitoid Crew. Poison Dwarf Crew. Poison Dwarf Crew.
Joe,
Poison
you're
Dwarf
here.
Crew.
That's
Bring up this
a
Poison Dwarf.
highly intelligent
Fucking
gnome, so we
hell.
should. I'd want to hear its opinion first.
Trying to get banned at ministry, stuff like that. Telling you.
No, that's under 15 seconds. Under 15 seconds, that's even fit under the terms of fair use. I suggest you go read up fair use policy, because
Oh,
every
shut
clipper,
up, Joe.
every clipper breaks it. Just saying.
Sorry, will you just wind Joe back in and just put him back in his box?
Oh, so said. So says
After you.
Anakin's da.
You know, Michelle.
Do you want
Gee,
Anakin?
yeah.
Do you want them? Do you want them? I'll pay you to take them now.
But me,
No, you wouldn't.
I tell you what. If I had Anakin, he wouldn't have turned to the dark side. That's for sure.
I'd pay you the Uber just to take them away.
We'll pay the Uber. Nah, I wouldn't do that, bro. You could get where you go at fate to drop it off in Bo'ness, though. You know, there is always a marching season, and there's always a walk here, and I live on the walk, so they could drop it off quite easy. I'll take your dog. I'll train it right. No problem. No issue.
What whether he's trained, he's just getting on my nerves. I can't be arsed.
No. A dog. Honestly, a dog that's trained, it'll never get on your nerves, man. It's your best friend, man. Never get on your nerves.
Jojo, give him a chance. He's trying his best.
I listen. I didn't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm no dissing the guy. He said what he says, and I've gave him an answer. There's no malice in my answer. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that whether he likes
He
it or
doesn't
no, it is
mean
what
it.
it is.
He's just having, and you know what it's like having a
I
fig
know
and
what
a
it's
pull.
like. I get it. But to be fair, he said he took his dog out this morning. It's now 7:10. Maybe his dog just wants out. He wants a walk rather than just letting the gear down. Maybe, just maybe. You know what I mean? Since it's a shepherd dog, it's a shepherd dog. So it's a mere agile, mere
Joe,
requirement.
Let
mere
him
walking.
respond. Let
to
him
my
respond. Let him respond.
It's because of the fact I'm treating him like a baby too much, not like a fucking dog. So, like, rather than just letting him do what he wants, no, fucking I'll just shut the door and chill out there. He's not wanting backwards and forwards, fucking in and front all the time. He's only doing it because I'm on the laptop on the live. The only reason he's doing it because he knows I'm talking on here. And he
Nah,
wants to know.
it's no like any like
I
there's
think
such a
it's
listen.
only-
Let me finish. You've got a shepherd dog, right? You got a German shepherd, right, or an Alsatian, right? Yeah, similar dogs, right? I got a collie, right? And there's such a sailor. There's such a let me finish. Aye, but listen, right, they're slightly different, but don't worry.
No, they're
Right.
not. No, they're not.
Right, they're slightly different, but don't worry. Right, listen, let me finish anyway. Right, we'll agree to disagree on that. Right, yeah, but listen, there's such a saying as follow me about like a collie dog, which is a border collie, rather than a German collie. Aye, yeah. You get what I'm saying? It's part of their traits. It's their traits. They follow you about because they're wanting commands. They want a job to do, and that's why I've got to give my Scottish collie, right? Yeah, right. I've got to give it a minimum of 5 mile a fucking day, and if I give it 5 mile a day, look at her, just lies on her bed, which is a nice little corner group to be fair, right? She just lies there, perfect. Where's my girl? Where's my girl? Yeah.
We know the age of her as well, and she wasn't like that when she was a few months old. So you've got to give him time.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll be honest with you, right? My girl, Gamer, my girl's about 6'7" now, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
right, going by years. But to be honest with you, Gamer, within 6 months, she was doing what I wanted her to do, and she was getting the walks and all that, bro. She was getting run ragged, go out jogging with her, like make her run, not just walk her. If you get what I mean, that makes sense. You got to run them ragged, bro. You got to give them what they want.
Paul,
Otherwise,
I
they're
don't
nippy
live in the
sweeties.
council estate, mate.
I've been out with the dog today.
But Gamer, like I'm only saying what you said
That
the
fence is
day,
at least
right?
8 foot
Yeah.
tall.
You said earlier on, you took the dog out this morning. It's now 7:10, mate. Coming up 7:15, bro. You know what I mean?
He's been in the garden before.
Aye, but that's not going out, bro. That's not going out, mate. That's no exercise, man. It's no running with them, taking them out, chucking a stick, chucking a ball. Ken, that's exercise, bro. You got to run them ragged, bro.
You get your dog and get out there and go, and you get out there and
doobies in the
go.
pocket and out up the forest gamer.
Dude, listen, before I came on here, I had already been back in my house and back out with my dog. I'd already took her out twice before. Once at 4 o'clock this morning, once at fucking 10 o'clock this morning. Aye? My dog's had 5 mile a day. Hence the same reason why she's no being a nippy sweetie with me, right? As I'm walking about the house, she's still following me. Nah, she didn't come up to me until I came towards her, bro. Because she's being exercised. She's content. She's not want to burn off any energy. And to be fair, they've got two options when it comes to a collie dog. If you didn't give them 5 mile a day and want to put the hours in, they'll be little nippy sweeties, or they'll chew your fucking house apart, bro.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? I'm not having a go at you. I'm giving some maybe like canine advice.
Did anyone else speak of, was it just you?
Well, maybe everybody was interested in my canine advice, and you're no, obviously. Bad dad.
How old is your dog, Joe? How old is your dog?
Mine is coming up for 7 this. Coming up for 7 this year, Ulick. And as you know, bitch collies when they hit 7, they get crabbit, don't they? And she's still placid as fuck because she gets run ragged. Oh, sorry, no Ulick, Futoy. Sorry.
Oh, Ulick is a person, is it?
Ulick is a person. Sorry.
Yeah, but Anakin
similar voice.
Is a young dog. I mean,
yeah. What? A year and a half now.
No, I'm nowhere near a year and a half.
Oh, what age is he then? Sorry, I thought it was about a year and a half, Gamer. Do apologise.
Honestly, I got the date thing. I thought he was older than what he was. He's still only about 10 months, Anakin.
Ah, right. Oh, I thought it was about a year and a half, man. I do apologise. Maybe when you thought, like, you know what I mean? Sorry.
Trying to tell you, Jojo. He's only a
comment.
Hey,
Get it out then.
No, let us speak, Joe. I didn't normally ask for this. I would normally speak me dumb here, but will you just block that Richard Upton? Will you just block him?
Say that again, sorry.
With ministry on one of the mods, just block that Richard Upton.
What for? What's Richard done, like?
Hi, buddy.
I just can't be asked.
all right,
Ty.
Ignore the chat. Hey, Ty.
Yeah, ignore it.
Brother.
Hey, didn't I?
Evening.
Joe. Gamer.
Gamer, honestly ignore the chat. Like, if people aren't brave enough to come up and say it to your face, then
No, I'm going to give it's up the ministry to be first and say also you may have
wait, listen. Gamer, didn't put ministry. Didn't put ministry like that, ministry. Didn't put ministry in that kind of position, bro. That ain't cool. Dude, come on, that ain't cool, bro. Like, listen, and just so everybody knows, just so everybody knows, right? Just because I was vocal, there, I wasn't rinsing Gamer. I wasn't trying to belittle Gamer. I wasn't trying to say Gamer's not a good fucking good. I've already said that Gamer's actually good with his Doug. I already have said that. I was just talking to Gamer and saying, look, maybe this and maybe that, for what I've heard today, might help you. Like, it was canine advice, aye. It wasn't me saying I'm a better dog owner than you, but when he did say what he said, I get, Gamer, you were being sarcastic, yeah? I get that.
Hold
You know what I mean?
up.
Yeah.
Joe was given good advice, but Gamer actually makes videos of him taking the dog for big, mad, long walks.
Yeah.
So he's both right. I wouldn't even.
You get what I mean? You get what I'm saying? There's no argument about it. But if he's now getting picked up because of that conversation, I have to set out my stall was me set out to belittle him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Joe, it's like what you were saying earlier on, Phil. It's like you didn't need to prove anything on here. And now when I'm dealing with my dog, the dog gets well looked after. The dog regularly meets the breeder and the trainer. You know what I mean? And you get regular meetings with them, you know what I mean? The dog's fine, everyone knows the dog's fine. Because I mean, sometimes, like I get a bit wound up, but then there's ways to deal with it. The dog's fine now, so nothing to worry about.
I agree with you, Gamer, mate. I thought your dog was 18 moon, mate. I didn't realise it wasn't even a year old, man. Sorry. Alright.
Dog
Yeah.
people. Big up Joe. I didn't know you had a dog, Joe.
Fucking yeah, bro, man. I know. I like my dogs. I had dogs all my life, mate. To be honest,
Man's best friend, isn't it?
well, they're more loyal than bitches. Even the bitch dogs are more loyal than bitches, bro.
I'll pay you for Uber. You can take Anakin right now. I'll pay you the Uber. I'll pay you.
Gamer, if I only had Ballard or something, mate, I'd take him up.
I tell you what, Gamer, I tell you what, right? Gamer, if you're being serious, right, I know for a fact that could be sorted out. I know you're not being serious, after Zara pointed out the obvious, right? So, I'll be honest with you, though, like, you shouldn't say things like that to folk like me, because I would take your dog in a heartbeat, yeah? To be fair, it looks a gorgeous animal, yeah? It does, to be fair, yeah? And that's why I said to people when I think it was Grippers when they were trying to rinse you because you had the dog tied up, on a leash, and you were kicking. No, but you're kicking the ball, playing football with it, and the gear, did yeah. And I was like, no, that's actually good for the dog. My dog will play football with me, and it'll try and save the ball.
Bunch of snowflakes on YouTube, which come
Evening, Tubbs.
Hello.
It is what it is. It is what it is, Gamer. You know what I mean?
Feeling better?
A bit. I'm feeling a bit better, yeah.
Thank God.
You
still he rage quit that minute.
I was looking for sorry, Dave. I was looking for your earlier ministry. Your fucking account was gone, man.
Yeah. He got hit. It's back, but he got scalped. He got scalped for spamming something else. Yeah,
spamming, scamming, and repetitively breaking the rules.
Going against YouTube guidelines. But he appealed it and got it back a few hours later, mate.
Yeah.
Right.
But I've asked him, Torbs. I've asked him to ask YouTube why this happened. Yeah. Whether it's an algorithm problem or whether people mass reported them. And then he looked at it, right? Because if he gets an answer back like Amanda and Chris did, which was go fuck yourself, we ain't telling you nothing, right? Yeah. That means you get ratted out. Right, you got mass reported because they've already told us when they have algorithm mishaps, they normally turn around and respond and say, "Oh, it was the algorithm. We're taking it on board. Thanks for your participation. We're going to update the algorithm." Right? They've always came out with responses like that. They've always blamed the algorithm for everything, even when they get pulled up by the government. They say, "Oh, it's the algorithm. We're sorry about that. We'll update it and we'll hit you back with a response." Yeah, right. When you get ratted out, they didn't want to give out anybody, although you have the right to know your accuser, UK statute law, even the statute law, they didn't play that game, right? They won't tell you that, Ken. Me Too kind of campaign, put all that in stone digitally,
Well, but if you take things to court, then you can force them to tell
Yeah.
you. But
Yeah,
who's
of
going
course.
to do that?
Yeah,
But
Of
who's
course,
gonna
of
do
course.
that?
Nobody's got to do that. That's my point,
Nobody's
and that's
gonna
how they
do
use that. They use that point. They use that as a blocking point, yeah. But if it's the algorithm, they openly tell you it's the algorithm. That's why I've asked Ministry to ask questions and pursue that, so we can get the responses. So we'll be able to know if it was just an algorithm update. And
We've
it's
just done
previous
2
videos.
hours on the fucking algorithm of YouTube. Can we change
Yeah.
it?
No, Joe,
Tobbs is here,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm definitely
Ice Chain, don't take it personally, mate. I believe she's got a mental illness.
Evening, John.
Don't take it personally.
I have noticed as well on my phone, I've had a few notifications, and I noticed Andrew said he had 5 notifications from my channel. So not only have they given me my channel back, they're pushing out old videos.
Yeah, but is that because, right, they're pushing out the same videos that have the problems on it?
Maybe.
Because you got to look at it this way, right? There's always a system in place, regardless, right? Yeah. That
2015.
Pack it in, Steve. Being personal. Prick.
Swat on. Here's a prick.
Ministry, you put a comment there on the screen from Michelle C. I won't say what the C stands for, but Pluto, your web browser is full of hearts. It is. It's pink and full of hearts. What are you saying by that? Well, what does that mean to you, Michelle? What does that mean to you, Joe? Joe, yeah, you speak for Michelle here.
well, if you put the comment up, then I'll maybe be able to ken what you're talking about.
It's
Because
there.
I'll be honest, I have to
It's just-
struggle.
He's just read it out. He's just read it out. It says,
Wait,
Futoy.
How's love got a little message for beautiful blue?
All right, bro.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. There.
About witchcrafty Barbalese and what he points out to people, but I wouldn't throw that at anybody. Careful what you wish for.
Look, I'm reading chat. You can't pretty much help it when it's plastered on the screen, Michelle C. Jesus, ain't too bright, are you?
Well, to be honest with you, I had to actually see it put back on the screen there because I'm not reading the screen, to be fair, or the chat.
He's
To
not
be
here.
fair.
You know.
You know, but I don't know what it means. It might just be a random comment to see if you actually bite. Kind of like fishing. Who knows? You know,
Yeah,
you might
I
have
know.
just.
I know. I do know, but I read some and I don't read some. But I'm trying to figure out. I actually do my browser. You know the way you can change your browser's kind of what's it called? Skin. You can change the browser skin.
Yeah.
So my
Big
browser
up
skin.
the Chrome.
Playing the adult.
Well, no, I Firefox does it as well, right?
Yeah, I know they all do it, man. But thanks
Yeah.
for telling us what browser you're using. Cheers.
Absolutely no
Oh,
problem.
come on! I said maybe we're fishing. Maybe we're fishing. That's why I said the fishing. Whoosh.
Firefox.
Cheers,
There you go.
Yeah. Well, pick up the hearts. Pick up the hearts. Do you want to ken the extension that you installed, bro?
So,
It's an extension that allowed you to upload your own picture, isn't it?
I don't even know.
I heard Michelle C. I heard she's a wee bit techie.
But what is she saying about me having pink?
Just saying we own your browser, bro. We own your browser. It's ours now. Big up the Spectre hack Mark II. Hey.
I'm a bit techie
Big
myself.
up the Intel device. Woo!
I'm a bit techie myself.
Yeah. So you also understand that everything's wide open, and if you can, when you can, what you're doing, you wouldn't even ken if we were there.
I give you my IP address. It's not a problem for me.
We don't need that. We don't need it, man. Don't need that shit. You're all right. We even ken the company who you pay your VPN to.
All right, Joe.
Which helps us on the node finder exercise.
Bring it and show you what you got. Firefox. Any other information you'd like? I give you all.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Bring it. What do you mean?
You said my browser's yours now.
I said maybe.
And I said bring it.
And the bottom line is, I'll ask you again.
And I'll hand you.
How does Michelle know you're full of hearts?
Florida.
Because
Big up the hearts! Big up the hearts, man!
because I've
I
shared.
thought-
Who is Hackerson? What Hackerson?
No, no, come on, people. It's just Hackintosh. It's Hackintosh. And we all ken Tosh is from Scotland.
I've shared my screen multiple times.
Have you?
Correct.
Did anybody wank over that?
Yeah, but
No.
I don't know. I don't
Nobody
know.
liked your hearts.
You're on a fucking early roast tonight, aren't you?
So
Yeah.
listen. Answer my question. Stop doing a no comment there, Joe. Come on now.
I found out I have a heart, Zara. I found out I have a heart. I had an ECG and it says, you got a heart. It's just a swinging brick.
Right, Joe. So I've got a pink skin with hearts on it.
I set
What
it
does
up
that
for
mean
you,
to you?
Jojo. Tin Man.
I know you
What
do.
does that mean to you, Joe? What does it mean to you, Joe? Come on,
What does it
give
make me? It
What
makes
does it
me. Listen, to be fair, my browser, right? To be fair, right? My browser has Joker all over it. It has
No,
me.
I'm talking about my browser. I'm talking about Michelle C's comment. Why does your browser?
Chelsea's comment. Who's Chelsea? I need to go. I need to look at
Michelle-
comments.
Michelle C.
Chelsea?
Michelle
She's
C.
made one comment. You've admitted you've got hearts on your fucking browser. So
Right.
what? Is
I'm
this a
asking
topic
a
of
question.
conversation?
Yes, I'm making it one. I'm asking a question. What does that mean to you? What does it mean?
Well, she
Because
asked you. She asked you. So what's it mean to you? What made you put hearts on your fucking browser page and show us that? There you go. Can we just be done with it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can. For you, Zara, I'll answer it for you. All right. I won't do a no comment. All right. My
Okay.
niece, right, at the time was about 10 or 11. Used to come over and she jizzled up my browser, and I don't know. how
Did
to
you
change
just
it
say
back.
the word jizzled?
What do you call it when you do something?
That sounds like. Listen, that sounds like Bright Stream, you weirdo. That's no good. Your niece came over and jizzled up your laptop. Dude, that's fucking well
No,
weird,
I know.
I don't
I
have a
think
laptop. I don't have a
Well,
laptop.
it was on the PC.
Oh, come on, stop
PC.
shouting, Jojo.
Fucking hell.
I can hear you
Fucking
through
hell.
headphones. It's
I
fucking
can see-
torture.
It's alright. I can see Torb's laughing. It must be alright.
She picked
Like
up
that,
my,
make them
she picked up my browser.
He did
Why,
say
aye,
jizzle
man.
though, didn't he,
Why,
Torbs?
Why, aye, man. He did say
Well,
jizzle,
aye.
didn't he? Why, aye, man.
Come on. All right, there you go. She's got her answer, and that's it. It's done now.
I just want to know what she meant by it. Like,
Well,
She just
what?
She
What?
asked you a question.
Is she homophobic? I've noticed from her that I think she's extremely homophobic. You know that?
She's not.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
actually
She
not.
is.
I've
Oh,
spoken to
no,
Michelle.
no.
She's not.
she's
I
not.
think she is. I
She's
think
just
she
a
is.
little bit
think she's
phobic.
what?
She's a little bit phobic of kids jizzling on PCs. That's everybody should be phobic of kids jizzling on PCs, to be fair. Love hearts or
What
no.
do you think?
She's
You
always
think
on
she's
about
what?
it, though.
Photo, you think she's what? Sorry.
Homophobic.
And
She's
why
not.
do you think that?
Because she's always making these comments and trying to see if I'm gay or straight or something, or have.
I don't think. I don't personally.
Who cares?
Hearts on your
She's just trying
screen.
to wind
cares
it
if
in.
I
Hearts
was
on your
gay or
screen
straight
would
or
not. Do you know?
bi?
Nobody does, Futoy. Nobody does. And honestly,
Well,
hearts
why
on your
does it
screen does not
matter?
infer
Well,
that you're
then
gay.
why does it mean that
You
I
know
have
what
a
I'd
pink-
say, Photo?
pink
I'd say
background with
she's
the flag?
winding you in and she's succeeded, bruv. She's got you
Yeah.
on that line and she can tug it anytime she wants on you, babe.
No, I
That's
don't.
what
but
I'd
that- but no, that's not true. She's always doing that, and I bite when I want.
I'll be honest,
Just
right? I
people-
think she's just observant. I think she's observant, and
No.
Futoy
No.
kids.
The
Futoy
C
kids,
stands
man.
for
He lets
something.
kids
Her name.
like jizzle
her
on
name
his
stands
PC.
for something.
Jizzle.
No,
Come on, man. Listen, you're never living. Listen, clip that shit. Listen, every little kids, like Futoy, the niece gets round the house and she just jizzles all over the laptop. And that's why the keys are sticky. That's why it's no comment, because the keys are sticky, people. The keys are sticky. For real. Fucking hell.
Jojo,
Dude,
please,
this is not
babe.
good. This
Stop
is not
shouting.
good, people. This is not good.
That I
I'm
hand
not
them their asses
impressed.
all the time, Forbes. I hand them their asses all the time, mate. I choose when I speak to them, and I choose when I
I
don't.
can't wait till I get
Yeah,
my
but I
meds
think,
back. Like,
Today, I just want
let
to
me
call
speak, let me
out that
speak,
I feel Michelle C is a homophobe.
Excuse me, please. I think secretly, though, Photo, that you love it.
Love what?
I think you love playing the game that Michelle plays, Michelle says playing with you. She's got you on that.
Yeah, only because I'm better at them than they are.
I think he fancies Michelle. I think he fancies Michelle, man. I think that's what it is. That's what I think it is, right? Because he goes for Shell all the time, right? I think it's because he really, really likes her. Nah, man. Like, kind of like the school kids. And, like, he's a poison dwarf, so he's about the same size as a school kid. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're mentally challenged like a school kid, just vertically challenged. That's all I'm saying, right? So it's like schoolboy shit, isn't it? No way. I'll mute myself.
Joe, check it out. Check it out. I may be 5'7", but my bills all paid. I may be 5'0", but I'm king of this stage.
I may be 6'4", but the bills are fake. I spend all the money on me, for fuck's sake. I don't pay the fake bills because I'm no Mongo. I am just autistic. I'm not a Mongo. I don't pay fake bills, man. Go behave yourself, fucking retard. Backwards yourself, man. Backwards yourself, retard boy. Yeah. I keep that coin to myself, player. I don't play the game of that, perceptions. No, I don't. I play maxims. Aye? Rights are rights. Rights are rights. And even Bojo was tell you can't trample on Scots law.
Jojo.
Cunt.
Yeah. Jojo, Ministry, Gamer, Fruitoid, Ty, Torbs, Bright, Laters, cannot be asked for dissing me.
Yeah, man. Zara gets upset. I make Zara's one Gideon. I make Zara's one Gideon like swan song. Every time I get excited, Zara's one Gideon hears like one less decibel.
No, you just got on about now, didn't they? When else can get a word in, have a serious conversation. That's all.
I would seriously take that word that you're saying as like really good if it wasn't so like what? And two, I think the good conversation has been facilitated and masterclassed by myself. To be fair,
Gamer, don't you like Joe? I think he sounds me like, mate.
He is alright, but sometimes when he's like, is he just gans on about Nout and waffles on about
no.
A bunch of nothings.
But Futoy gave up a lot
because he's afraid.
Nothing and waffling
because
on.
He's afraid of the truth.
No, it's because I'm trained. I'm trained to get the truth.
Right, go on.
To be fair. Yeah, I've got the truth, haven't we, Poison Dwarf? You really fancy Shell, and that's why you bring it up all the time.
You've got no respect for anyone else on the follow when I want to speak.
Oh.
I'm taking your meds, Joe.
No, I just did the heart trace today so I can get my meds back. So I've not got them yet, people. So calm down. It's not that safe yet. And Futoy's just been telling me, he's been telling me that I've changed. I'm like, what? Really? No, I've just not been online as much.
Oh, you were no.
When you can, you can. Big up the PS5. Big up the PS5.
All day long.
No, you were far worse, Joe. Far worse a few months ago. You're not half the man you used to be, mate. Sorry to tell you.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you so. Dave the Tourer stole the YouTube knife and he ain't come back. Dave, come back. Give me back the YouTube knife, bro.
Yeah, come back, Dave. You used to.
Yeah.
I used to enjoy having Dave on the panel.
I'll be honest with you. As much as I run Steve, yeah, right. Dave, hurry up. Give me back my knife. You can fuck off again once I get it back. Everybody's waiting for it, bro. I'm getting rinsed. I'm getting picked on. I'm getting picked on with the Poison Dwarf because you've got the YouTube knife, Dave. Come on, batten it back.
Question for each member of the panel here. Answer honestly, right? Do you think Joe sometimes or a lot of the times attention seeks? I think yes. He needs to be the center of attention.
Big up Belfast. I like Joe.
I don't think that's the case.
Listen, folks. I've got to be honest. I didn't have much time for him at the start, but listen, I like it. I like Joe, and I like listening to him as well. I do.
I don't think it's the case, Fruitoy. I think it's just his medication. You know, he's autistic and he goes off on one, so I think he's all right, Joe.
Okay. If that's the case, I apologize. If that's the case, I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, it's all right because I heard for half your clan I'm no autistic and all that. But I think Anne-Marie gave them. I think Anne-Marie, like honestly, come on, your BBA shit, right? Right, and I think Anne-Marie, like, there's a reason why I showed Anne-Marie my award letter, yeah, right.
Union badge.
And that was because I thought that she might have understood a bit better than others. But I also know that she kept it quiet. Yeah, and the reason, and I don't think she kept it quiet so it was negative for me. I think she kept it quiet out of respect, and she hadn't heard that it would be okay for her to say that. Yeah, to be fair, right? And you can all think whatever you think about me and Anne-Marie, but she gave me an ultimatum. I took that ultimatum, and I'll stick by that. Yeah, I still think she's a bit of a cunt, to be fair. But that's the only reason I think she's a bit of a cunt is because of the BBA live that's AWOL that I have the Fu Hang, where she had to admit that all the bullshit you heard about that shit before it stabber, so shite.
I don't think anybody like very much interested in what you're saying right now on this.
Of course not.
Maybe a different panel. Maybe a different panel.
Of course not. Do you know why?
I am.
And do you know why? Do you know why, Futoy? Aye, because you've got a perception that nobody likes the truth. Everybody likes to just say what they're told.
That's the perception I have, mate. Is it?
You know, I know. That's why. Like, I think I know more about you than what you know about me. That's for sure. Because you think you know about me is what I allow you to know about me. What I know about you is what I take out of you. And I just took a lot. You're not open book. I just had to extract some shit out of you on this live, you cunt. I had to take you in the garden houses to get that shit out of you. So you're like an open book, but you need to read between the lines, and you need to flick through the pages and go fuck yourself, you little fucking poison dwarf.
I'm an open book. You have to hide things because you're full of lies.
So what am I hiding, you little cunt? I dox myself, you fucking idiot. I dox myself, you cunt. I dox myself day one, week one to take that power away. I ain't changed one little bit for day one, week when I came in and tell you. I ain't a nice person. I done bad things for good reasons. I will do again. Go fuck yourself. Every cunt loves your honesty until you're honest with them. Other pal, then you're a cunt. So Ken, what? I'm a professional Tuesday. Just retired, you fucking gimp. Aye, that's why I see through rats like you. Aye, we've had to weed and root them out. We've had to weed and root them out up here. Aye, we've had to be no comment on the poll list. That's a fucking rat.
Think about comparing yourself to me. Jesus Christ, what an insult! Don't ever do that again. How dare you fucking compare yourself to me, mate? Don't even think about it.
Ministry, I just got your text. You all right, mate? I was looking for you earlier and you just texted me saying your channel was gone. I'm glad you got it back.
Yeah.
I won't start off on the conversation again, though, because you've probably been talking about it. We'll chat later. Crack on, you guys.
Evening, JJ.
He can't handle the truth, Joe. That's all it is.
What's the truth?
This is
what the truth that I'm an open book. I'm not a fucking rat.
I was quickly saying I should know. I'm saying it doesn't all the time. These little ranty guns on. Neither can get a word in. It's all about Joe. Fair enough. I know he's got his problems. You know what I mean? I have got respect for the guy. Sometimes he does talk a lot of sense. But when he gets on these little rants, there isn't any conversation. There's no. You could only get 5 words in before.
Gamer. Spot it and you've got it.
Well, I know.
There you go. It's true. No, I've been watching a little bit. He's actually being fucking quite good, isn't he? Yeah, gamer. He's being all right.
Yeah, gamer sound as fuck,
To be fair, right? Like I didn't let you get words in, but how am I muting myself? How am I muting myself and allowing you to talk then if I don't let you get word in? To be fair, and if I get proposition, well, I'm giving a response. To be fair,
no, you don't. You'll be responding all night, and that's all you'll be doing.
To you. Responding to you. So so that means that you've been instigating conversation. I've been responding to you. So how am I at fault for that? You instigate the conversation, I give a response, and I get grief for responding. That doesn't make sense.
A bunch of nothing words strung together.
Well, not at all, really. What I said was, right, you said you're an open book, right, and I said, not really. I had to extract information out of you. didn't I?
Like
It's
what?
an open book. What we just like the conversation we just had earlier.
Which one? Which one? I don't get
Oh my god! Right, of course you can play the funny game if you want. That's
No,
it.
I'm not playing funny game. Honestly, we've had a lot of conversation about different topics.
Yeah, yeah,
so
right. So I had to actually like I premised a question. You repeated something. I had to repeat it again to extract information out of you. Yeah, which you gave.
Wait, hold on.
yeah.
It's good you brought that back up. So, see, Tubbs is here.
So
right? So
if
you
it was
said
a-
that.
Right. How about you be quiet for a minute?
I didn't say that, Tubbs. Let me speak, guys. Let me speak.
Talk about.
Let me speak. Hold on, Tyrone, please. This is important, right? So Joe said that Society X and Tubbs were to have decided to become a judging force on the community, right?
I
And
said
you were having to go at
community
me.
council. What I said,
Right,
was,
right,
and that's
right.
what I
And you were
have.
quizzing me on, do I think that's right or wrong? And I said,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I wasn't involved in that conversation, right? And you were having to go at me for bigging that up or something when I never did. I'm not
thought
saying
you
I
did.
won't.
I thought
I'm
you
not
did.
saying I won't. No, I didn't.
thought you did.
I won't say I won't. I just said I want to hear their side of the story first before I make a judgment, right? So you were calling it. You were saying you weren't agreeing with it, Joe. In all fairness,
No,
Just- I'm
I
gonna
was
keep it
saying. Listen, right? I never
Be
said
honest now,
I didn't
Be
agree
honest.
with it. I said I didn't understand fully comprehend
My God.
the system of it and the comprehension of it. When if it's all about feelings, it's hard to legislate for individual feelings. So how would it work? Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
only
well,
reason
that's-
why most people are
That's not what you
against it.
said,
Is
mate.
it's most people are against it for that precise reason, right? Yeah, and not only that,
So
whether
you're
you
for
like
it
it or
then.
not.
So you're for it
Well,
then.
no,
Joe.
I'm. Well, it would depend. Like I've asked these questions once before, right? I've never had an answer. Like who allocates the council of elders, right? Are arseholes allowed to be on the council of elders? So it's no just like a echo chamber. You get what I mean? Aye. These are all questions that everybody wants to know. They would all like to know how it works, and that's why any way you bring it up the subject matter to figure out how it works.
Jojo, your
with
best
the
mate
people,
Jojo was saying.
you know.
Watch the stream again and watch what your best mate Jojo was saying there, Tubbs.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Listen,
Let's move
it's all
on.
good. The bottom
Let's
line is
move on.
I've asked the same questions every time, even on Society X's, on panels, even on Torbs I've asked the same questions. So I wouldn't be upset and getting Torbs to go rewatch because I've asked the same questions already on Torbs. So
No, you fucking didn't. You were trying to get me to say something, right?
I was trying to get you, give you, yeah. And the reason for that, I wait for it.
And now you're all fucking up Tubbs'
Nah,
arse.
no, it's no. The reason why I made that premise, the reason why I asked that question, let's be
Never
fair,
think you
right?
can fuck with me, mate.
The reason why I made that premise, the reason why I brought that premise in the question up, right, was under the guise and the premise of your no comment and how the YouTube being the same as the real world, and in the real world, no comment to the popo would be taken as a good and they fucking girl. Yeah, right? So it was all the same thing. And that is also the same reason why I said I had to extract information out of you, Mr. Open Book. So it's all right, man. We're all back to the same little starting point we were 20 minutes ago. No, I'm no fuck. Like I do believe the online safety bill. I do believe hate crimes. I do believe there is enough
Can we
Is
shit
that what you
there
said, Joe?
to put in there.
Council of Elders. How would you call them? Is that
Yeah,
what
anyway,
you want
I'm
to
not,
talk about?
I'm not even going to respond to him because all he's wanted to do is kind of like
Gamer,
just talk
what do
shit.
you want to talk about, Gamer? Gamer, what do you want to talk about that?
I want to welcome you guest onto the panel.
Yeah, we
Go
got
on then.
two new
What do you want
guests.
to say?
Aye, lads, you all right?
Ah,
Have a go,
yeah.
Bob Cart.
Sorry, mate.
Pleased to meet you. I said, pleased to meet you.
Lad. Nice to meet you, lad.
Hello,
How you
Bob.
doing,
Can
Bob?
we back who's on the
I'm
panel?
doing absolutely fantastic.
Who's on the panel anyway? What have we got on the panel?
Joe, Gamer, Filjoy, me, you, Tubbs, Bob Cart, JJ, Bright 77, and Steve.
Okay, hello guys. I could only hear two people.
Oh, my mate, Gamer.
Should I remember you?
If you like it, Joe. You have to give me big ups for that, Joe, now. Come on, now.
Let's knock it on the head next week, so we can get
Foot
back
toy.
from the side conversation.
Stop it, man.
Let's chat about something different, is it? You know, it's been done to
Are you
death.
afraid,
I
man?
loves it, man. The fault I loves it. That's why he's trying to fucking.
It
That's
does.
why we're trying to
That's
go
why he's trying to
back.
wind me up. Yeah.
What do I do? What do I do?
You're
What
cut
then?
for the same
What?
cloth. You're
What?
cut for the same cloth as others, man.
Right.
I'm going to mute
Emma, do you
myself,
want to
right?
talk about something
No, but
specific?
you know what, fault? Oh, yeah, I haven't got out against you, really, mate. But you sit there and you start to play the victim, but then you try to go Joe again to go again.
I never played the victim. I never once in my life played the victim. You played the victim more than I have, mate.
Bro. Come on, fault. You're better than that, you know.
Come on, Dubs. Come on,
Come on,
Dubs.
bro. You're better than that, man.
You and Quaver.
Oh, I'm my best me every time, mate.
Big up, Quaver.
Quaver, shut up.
By the time we
How did we start away here?
Quaver was here before you. Shut up.
Everybody's been getting emails.
Right, have you got anything to say, Bright? Bright, have
Big
you got
up,
anything
Bright.
to say?
I
Right,
can't
you
do
got
that.
anything
I can't do that,
interesting
Torbs. I'd never be able to do that.
Anyway, thank you for finding us.
What's that? What's that, Joe?
I would never be able to big up what you just bigged up. If you didn't ken what you can, you should go look at my page and
I
go
don't.
look
You
at
know
the
what it
go look
is?
at the video. Go look at the video that's titled Surf. It's not about surf. Go watch it.
Right.
Don't try and
Let me
cause
in then,
trouble,
because I
Joe,
don't know
because
me,
the
Joe.
whole
You
Let me
can't,
in
you
then.
can't, you can't. TG Burrow boy, go watch it. It's his words, no mine. And by the way, it's when I was on my meds, right? Yeah,
Right.
which is pretty
Now,
much like,
pick the little
right? Go
piece
watch
out
it. Go watch it.
of
It's
the
not a little piece out. It's not a little piece out. It's say
Mr.
Dejected
Martin,
Tomato.
it is.
Dejected
The whole
Tomato
lot
allowed me to play it,
is it?
Torbs. All right, so
Is
you
that where
can.
it's at?
You
Dejected?
can.
Is that where it's at?
No,
Joe?
no, no, it's on
Dejected
mine.
Tomato?
It's on mine,
Shoot 'em
Torbs.
up.
It's on mine. It's on mine, Torbs, right? Yeah.
Okay,
And it's a
Bob.
video titled Surf. It's titled
Hello.
Surf. Yeah.
Right.
Go watch
Okay.
it. Go watch it.
Well,
And that
I will.
video
I will.
was given permission by the guy that clipped it
And
called
that's not the
DT.
original.
Right? No. This is when you. This is after you followed me about for 6 months, calling me a cunt. Yeah. And it gives. It's not been edited at all. You like cunt. It's 2 parts, right? Because there's bits in between. And by the way, Torbs, we all know the bits in between was conversations with Vincent Vega about certain other things that we didn't want to talk about, right? Anne-Marie
Right.
shit, right?
Right.
That's why it's
Right.
cut out, right? Yeah, it's nothing to do with that shit. You just need to listen to this little fucking nonsense cunt's words. And you'll not like him either, bro, to be fair.
Right. Go on, Joe.
Right?
Eamon, I don't think he is, Eamon. I don't think he is. I'm not sure, though. I don't think he is.
What's Eamon saying?
He's saying you're a orange man.
No. I got blackballed,
think you
Eamon,
are.
for being a Fenian. I got blackballed for
Yeah.
being a Catholic, Eamon. You're a mug.
Right, yeah, I
Aye.
heard you say that
Yeah.
before.
It's like, honestly, this is why I say I'm pro
David.
infidel. I say I'm pro infidel, infinitely Derek, infidel. Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Talking about again, mate.
You know.
Big up.
At the end of the
Hey,
day.
Joe, what's your channel? Can you put it in the link so I can have a look?
Yeah. You put it in, Joe.
Can someone put Joe's link in the channel, please?
I've just
Put it in
said
the private
hi.
chat now.
I've just put hi in the main chat, so
No, but
somebody
you have to
can-
be. You have to
Put
be
it
a
in the
mod.
private chat, Joe.
Yeah. Well, dude, no. One of the mods can just fucking grab my shit. Ministry can just grab my shit.
crayons,
you know?
lad.
Yeah, put his.
Well,
put
to
him-
be
put his-
honest,
put his-
I'm ex-army, so I like as long as it's Crayola and none of that fake shit. We eat crayons.
And he
Yeah.
friends people with the hell. Keep going,
Uh-oh.
Joe.
Keep going, Robert.
Can a mod put Joe's link in, please?
Yeah, I'll do it, JJ.
Cheers,
Stick
mate.
it in the back. Stick it in the back trap, Ministry. You know.
Yeah, but I won't be able to get it in the back. It goes off. Can you put it in the comments?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Please.
doing. I'm going to get my other phone.
Comments is easier. I'll have to come off of here and then I won't be able to get back on.
This is
So,
the
Joe,
reason.
I haven't really, Joe, listen, I've never spoke to this Bright me, you know, but I've seen him.
It's all good.
floating about.
Listen. Denny, I'm not going to just watch the video, make your own fucking decisions, bro.
You know,
Right?
man.
Yeah, and you'll understand why. Even the other day there with this cunt, I had to tell him, look, listen, I want to speak to you. Don't speak to me. All right, I've known my medication, so there'll be no me sitting there letting you hang yourself with your words. I'm going to tell you, no canoes will be made out of you. stop talking to me, right? Yeah, because it'll not make a difference. Whatever this cunt ever says, it'll never be accepted anywhere near me. To be fair, aye, he'll tell you, right? I block you, eh? Every channel I get, you're blocked, you cunt. You ain't getting anywhere near me, eh? My mods know you turn up anywhere, even your fake shit. Boom, get that fucking cunt away from me.
No, I'm no faker.
Wrongin'.
You'll see
Wrongin'.
you crank.
Yeah, you've just got 2 accounts, bro. What's the other one? 101 or some shit? You fucking lying little cunt. Shut up, you liar. Fucking retard.
It's not me done all the lying, Joe.
No, it's no. You just said you've not got fake accounts, but you do have another account, eh? 101. Shut up,
polite
lying.
for you. That was Joe. That was polite for you. Just
you are sorry, Tyrone. Sorry, man. You know what I mean? Ken, it is what it is, eh? It is what it is. Like I'm trying hard. I really am. You know what I mean? I really am trying hard. I would like to blame Free Toy for trying to wind me up earlier, but this fucker, I hate him. That's why I said I would like to try and blame Free Toy for trying to wind me up. Yeah. I would like to, but I can't. This little cunt. He winds me up something chronic because I ken what he said. And like, I honestly, he chased me about the internet, people, right? Check this out, people, right? He chased me about the internet to tell me I was wrong about something once, right? Me and Michelle C chased about the internet to tell us I was wrong, right? Because we thought he said he had dreams about fucking his dead sister, and we were wrong. It was his niece.
What?
I didn't.
He was more to
Oh, go watch the video, Saf, and listen to his own words. He even says it was a sticky dream, wet, ejaculated. It may not be original. Well, you can blame Dejected Tomato, who clipped the whole fucking thing, you lying little cunt. And every cunt kens DT. Every cunt kens DT is respected. And DT has been on Mark Kelly's and other places in the chat saying everything Joe said about this cunt is factually correct.
Right, hold on a second, Joe. Just for fair play here. Just for fair play, I want to hear fucking Bright's explanation of it. Just
go watch the video. Go watch the video. You can hear Bright. You can hear Bright talk for hours. You can hear him talk for hours, people.
I want to hear what he has to say here because you brought it up here on the stream, and not everybody's going to go to your channel, mate. So,
Bright, put that link in. Put yours link in for us, please.
Deanne,
6
came
subjects.
back to me.
I can't hear you.
Why would you be so interested?
I can't hear you, mate. I can't hear you, mate.
Why would you be so interested?
Not you, Bright Steve.
Why
can you hear me
would
now?
you be so interested?
No, not you, Bright. The other guy there.
Oh.
Steve.
Steve Farley.
Why would you be so interested?
Your mic's breaking up there, mate.
He's asking why would you be so interested?
Because I want to hear both sides of the story. If I've learned something.
Yeah, well, you can find it on this on other channels. These clips.
There's 2 sides to each story. I have learned that. Never listen.
Well, you can actually hear the real words. You can not the opinions. You can hear the real words on other channels.
But yeah, so
big up Mark Kelly.
Where's the link? Come on, I want yours link. Ministry, please put yours link in, please.
I have done. It's in the chat. I'll chuck it in.
This clip that's been made about you. Are you happy enough that that's the truth?
Again.
I can't even see it. Where's his link?
I can't see it. I can't see it.
Chat Ministry.
What's
Not in the private chat, in the actual chat.
Yeah, it's in the, I can see it in his YouTube chat. I can see it says Joe, and there's a link there.
Where?
Yeah, for real. For real, he has done. He has done. He has done 100%. He has done.
I cannot see it at all.
It's all right.
Make sure you're on live chat, JJ. Make sure you're on live chat rather than talk chat.
I'm on another phone watching it.
Yeah, I put it in the wrong chat. I put it not the wrong chat. I put it in
YouTube chat.
Yeah, I did, but put it in the wrong one. I put it in Ministry live streams rather than Ministry of Madness because I'm streaming to both channels now.
Right. Okay, I seen it in the live streams. To be fair. So
no,
okay.
Right, I'm on YouTube.
I was actually thinking, honestly, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? No way that link's getting shadow banned. That's terrible.
Well, that's terrible. That's terrible. Ain't so.
Yeah, TJ, that's me, TJ Burrowboy. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, you're a Barrow boy, yeah?
Yeah, big up
the.
the. Yeah, big up the Broomy boys.
Yeah, big up them. Yeah,
Big up the Barrocks. Big up the Barrocks before that too.
It's given me an option, guys, to stream this to my audience. So
Yeah, because you're in StreamYard.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you say? What one am I looking
That's
for,
a standard. It's called Surf. It's a live stream. It's a live stream. I'm sure it's called Surf on the live stream. You scroll through the lives. You'll get loads of like Ridge Racer and shit like that. Yeah, there's one called Surf. I think it's about 3 hours. About 3 hours long, right? Yeah. And that it starts off.
Joe, give people a chance to talk, mate, please.
All right, sorry, I'm just telling JG what to look for. Sorry.
Yeah, I've got it. Now, what I thought when Bright spoke, I thought he was talking about himself when he was dreaming about himself being abused. That's what I thought.
No. I'll be honest with you. The original conversation, which isn't this conversation, it's been clipped, right?
That's how it's. That's why we're here.
The original the original conversation, right? Yeah, was actually part of a hit job to make Hawkeye, the Canadian, out to be a pedo, right? Yeah, right. Now Bright came in and started saying what he said, and like I said before, me and other people, yeah. One, I was the privy. I never watched this shit. I watched the replay. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Yeah, at like 6 a.m, and I thought the fucker said he was having mad dreams about his deceased sister, right? Yeah, and he then chased me about when he first come into this community. You all ken it. Mark Kelly kens this. Fucking Shady kens this. Who kens this? He come in saying, "Joe, you're telling lies about me." Yeah, and he proceeded to explain what lies I had thought. It turned out it wasn't his dead sister. It was his niece of child babysitting age.
It was more stated than it, wasn't it? Joe?
Yeah, you like to say your dream. You said that your dream. You said that no. You said your dream. No. You said your dream was show you Epstein Island. No, I caused your dream. What the fuck? Oh man, I caused your dream. You're joking me. Oh my god.
How far in this live stream is it? Because
it's a 3 hour live, right? It starts off talking about surfing shit, right? Yeah, but if you skip into it, right, you'll notice that it changes where I actually play a video, yeah, which is basically a link. Yeah, right. Now the link was provided.
So hang on, Joe. I think Dejected Tomato had it and said he didn't want it on his. Didn't want it on his the original stuff. Didn't want it on his channel. So Mr. D has got it, I believe.
Yeah. And Mr. D was told he could download it like at the time.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Mr. D's premium YouTube. So when you hit the download button, it does the download fuck all. It just basically bookmarks the page. That's all it does. It doesn't actually download it for it just basically allows that one web page for offline play. But when the OP, the person that posts it, pulls it, makes it private, you hit that button, it just takes you a private screen. So it took a long time for Mr. D to get that shit again. Yeah, right? And we play the files on that video, so you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see when it changes StreamYards for me talking shite and all the rest of it to actually playing the video. I do pause it and shit. Like to be fair, like it's hard. Like it was like I said on the live to people, right, that I cannot believe I've just like I couldn't rewatch it without getting annoyed and biting like I am now, right? Getting agitated. And I was like, I tell you what, people, right? That was when I was on my meds, where I actually sat there quiet, just allowing this cunt to hang himself. I didn't threaten him once. And I actually said to folk, I am fucking shocked that the difference between medication, no medication, because wow, I never threatened to take the canoe right out that cunt.
Well, it's not really
you get what I mean?
On YouTube at the minute, and if you're not taking your medication, George, and really letting YouTube for you at the minute.
Well, to be honest with you, gamer, whether you like it or no, my medication is there. So, like, when you come to cunt, I don't just batter you.
Who's Michelle speaking to there? Michelle's.
Don't know.
Oh, Vega. How old is you? It's all right. Yeah, she's speaking to Vega. It's all right.
Yeah, she's arguing with Vincent, I think.
To be honest with you, that's what it's for.
Somebody's echoing.
It ain't me. I've got headset.
Steve, I think.
It's the guy with the dog, with the black dog.
Steve, you need to get somewhere with better reception, mate. Go up the hill a bit.
Go up the cliff and jump off.
Well, lads, I know.
Tyrone always with the best advice.
Tyrone, get in there with the zingers. Tyrone.
Can I just ask Mark Kelly? Mark, do you know about this video that yours on about?
Well, I'll be honest with you.
Re-air it again, because what did you say to me? Don't talk about it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Torbs. Well, I thought he asked me a question. I'm just going to quickly answer. I'm going to quickly answer if that's okay. It's been discussed on a couple of lives I've had, and I didn't really like it, to be quite honest. It made me feel a bit sick, so I don't really want to even discuss it. So, but all I know is Dejected Tomato somehow recorded it and didn't want it on his channel. So I think Mr. Deegan's got it, and I haven't watched it because I don't want to watch it, to be quite honest.
Were you there when it got said, like, Mark?
No, I knew nothing about it until it was discussed on.
Right.
But Mark, can I ask you a question, Mark? Right, Mark. The
Yeah.
only reason it was discussed on your panel is because this individual chased me and Michelle about that panel and other panels, telling us that we were wrong, Mark. He used to come on and shout like a motherfucker the whole time and all that shit. Hey, tell it all that shit. Eh? No. Bright, it's no lies. Sorry.
How long ago did this happen?
This is over. This is like, honestly, man, like when he's been back, he's in this, like, when did he come in this community? About 8-9 months ago-ish, right? Maybe a bit longer than that. And he chased me about everywhere, me and Michelle and a couple other folk, for about 6 or 7, 8 months. Yeah, for when it happened. So it's about 2-year-old, and this is why, like, I've got no time for him. I've got no time for him.
I'm only hearing about this now.
Well, this is because this was me on the freedom side. It's like we all talk about this community, right? But I'll be honest with you, like I've said this on various lives. This community is a mishmash of 5 communities, and there is only a certain percentage of each of the 5 communities. Yeah, that actually mishmash that form this community. If that makes sense, what I'm saying. If you take 5 circles, yeah, and they only interlink in the middle circle, and that means there's more people for each community that are in this so-called community that is like a mad freedom fighting, anti-fucking slavery, anti-fucking like equality / fucking auditing / fucking we don't like anything, we didn't like shit. You get what I mean? You know what I mean? Like the WAF, the fucking WEF, the fucking whatever, right?
Joe,
yeah.
What do you think of auditing, Joe? Be honest now.
I think auditing.
Joe, carry on with the conversation. 2 minutes.
Right. Okay. Right.
Back to that.
Right. Okay. Right. So basically, right. The long and short of it, it's about 2-odd-year-old, and this is why I've never had a nice word to say to this guy. I can't actually help myself anymore. I think he's a fucking wrong-un, and I can't stand the cunt. I hate him with a passion.
Can I ask?
You know what I mean?
Is this about the dream, Joe? Is it?
Yeah, about the dream, mate. About the dream.
Yeah.
Aye. And I've got various reasons, right? Because he says it's like that. At first, it was telling him about Epstein Island, and when he got ridiculed for that, he changed it. It's something else. You know, that's too many shit for me. If you have a wet dream about fucking your niece,
come on,
that's weird.
Again. That makes me feel.
You have to.
But it makes me feel sick too. It annoys me. I know, but I do. Sorry. Excuse my French. I took German. All right. Yeah, like my P's and Q's. Right. Yeah.
Ministry in trouble.
You get what? Look. Listen. I can't accept folk like that. I can't. I just like. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Right. That's what it is. You get what I'm saying? I've not got a nice thing to say, but you get what I mean. And it's hard to even. I'm struggling right now, to be honest. I need to mute myself. I'm going to take my headset off, and I'm going to walk through the room, and I'm going to start shouting ultra-violent shit. to be honest. All right.
Make sure you're on mute.
Vincent
Have a good think of the answer now, Joe.
From 2017.
Why?
Well, good evening, Mark. Good evening, JJ.
Mark, I know where I'm being
YouTube's
used.
fucking
About
bonkers.
time I use
YouTube,
where
that's
you are being
absolutely
used.
bonkers.
Sorry, Bright. Anyway, hello, Ministry.
Right, be fair. Listen, did you say that or not? Did you have a wet dream about your niece or not?
No.
You didn't?
No, it didn't. Why is that what you're hearing?
Because that's what your words say on the video that I've already pointed you to. Go listen. Seriously, go listen. Go listen. Go listen yourself. Seriously. No,
Look, let's not go deep into this. It's been done so many times. He's saying he didn't, and Joe's saying go look at the video.
Mark, listen, I get what you're saying, mate, but listen, this is the first time I'm hearing of it, mate. It's fucking
Oh,
serious,
okay,
man.
okay. It's quite revolting. It's quite, it can get revolting though, mate.
It's serious,
So
man.
what did you say then, Bright? Bright,
just
what
go
did you
watch
say?
Just go
Wait,
watch
hold
it.
on.
I'm gonna watch
Bright,
it,
what did you
please.
say?
Trust me, mate. It's there. Look, mate, I've got it ready on my phone to watch, mate, but I'm on the panel
Came
at
out
the
today,
minute.
came out today, because like, see cunts that like this cunt, mate, that'll get struck shortly. That's why it was called Surf. Download it, grab it, use TubeMate on your phone. TubeMate, right? Just Google TubeMate and grab that whole shit, mate, because it'll go. I bet you. They're fucking GMM hiders, mate. They're everywhere.
Yeah. No,
What
it's
hiders?
important. There's vulnerable people, man. There's vulnerable people in this community.
Yeah,
Joe,
I'm one of them.
what you
Yeah,
saying?
I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
What you saying? We all are, really, Joe. What you saying, Bright?
I know
What
I
did
am.
you say then?
Yeah, let him have a say, at least.
I've
Go.
explained myself, Tubbs.
I'll do it one more time, Bright. Just simply one more time for Tubbs. And for me, I'm pretty new to this too.
Once again for the cheap sheets.
Say again.
Well, let him talk, Joe. Let him talk, please.
Yeah, say what you just said to me.
Who? Me?
Yourself.
I just said to you, have your say. Tell us what you're saying happened.
I had a dream and somebody came along and said, "What do you know about Epstein Island?" And I said, "What, the full of paedophiles?" And he stated, "Do you know who told me that?" And I said, "Who?" And he said, "Your twin." I said, "There you go, work that one out." The dream, what it was telling me.
Did you say anything about your niece?
I dreamt of me niece, and he was trying to dig in and be Phil for himself and say go into. And I said, I don't. You can't ask questions in a dream. I just know it was like a young age. And then my mother had to say to me a few weeks after that, "Do you know how old she is?" And then now I said, "Yeah, I know that."
I want to see the clip.
The clip's on Jaws now. I'm going to watch it in a bit, Gamer.
I'm Tubbs. I mean, yeah, Tubbs as well. I am through Troy. I had to
Big up, Uncle JJ.
Find out how she is. Make sure she's okay.
You're adding bits on now. Don't worry about it.
I can add it on now.
Oh, of course, because that way, on your third attempt to explain it can sound better by adding bits on. That's right. Good on you. No. Derek, mate. Derek. Oh, of course you will, you can't.
Hold on, Joe.
Whether you like it or no.
Joe, hold on. You said you're taking your headset off. Bright. Somebody's saying that you might have had a brain injury. Is that true?
I was born and then complications happened and I was rushed to a certain hospital and they shunted me.
What's shunted?
Called hydrocephalus.
What's shunted mean?
A shunt in the brain.
It's not in the brain.
Water in the brain. Water in the brain. He has a cord. It relieves pressure, water pressure. He gets water on the brain. Gets water in the brain.
Okay, you haven't got it, so stop.
Yeah. Tube, whatever it is, it then comes through his brain, it goes into his liver or his kidneys and allows him to pee. And he pees out that excess water, right? Yeah. And this guy believes that Elysium have mind control and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have. You explained it. How Elysium have mind control? You told us that part of the mind control was knowing what next advert would be, and I was like, "Hey, dude, the adverts change every 3 hours depending on the time of day, right? You're going to ken during the one program that it's the same advert. What advert's next? It's not mind control. You didn't get to control what me and other people are thinking because of your shunt. To be honest, do you remember when you used to actually like go on about some Asian fucking doctor guy that you used to hound online? Do you remember that shit? Do you remember when you thought, yeah, it's no ICK, right? It's easier if you can spell it right.
You want to tell your 2012 whole story?
Dude, in 2012 I didn't know you, but anyway, I'm not bored, right? Listen, I'm bored about what you've said to me. I'm not what a backstory, right? Because I like you.
I said nothing to you.
You fucking have!
Somebody else.
Oh, dude, you were on a fucking live. I was there. You were saying it to me and many others.
Was, yeah?
Yes. So that's all I need.
Yeah, all you need.
Yeah, all I need is to listen to you, make an opinion of you based upon what you have shown me. And I think my humble opinion is you're a fucking wrong and you're a nonsense cunt. And you deserve to be burnt at the stake.
We'll prove you wrong.
Oh, how are you going to prove me wrong? Because you're the guy that's ejaculating in your dream about your fucking niece, not me. To be fair, that's what you said. What you lying for? It's the black. It's your words, no mine, bro. To be fair, it's your words, no mine. I'm just repeating what you've said. To be fair, I'm fed up.
We have got people watching it now, by the way.
I'm fed up getting picked up for repeating what's been fucking said. To be fair, it's kinda gay. It's fucking pathetic. To be honest, didn't he shoot the messenger because he's only passing on the note?
Yeah, you're gonna be fucking dealt with.
I can, and you said this years ago. The bottom line is you're a lying little cunt. Listen,
Joe, give us a second. Give us a second. Right, listen, is there anything you want to fucking say what you said about your niece before anyone comes back with any more comments? Is there anything you want to own up to?
Say again?
Is there anything you want to own up to about what you've said about your niece in your dream? Is it out you want to say?
It was a dream.
Right. It was a dream.
It was a dream, Joe, gamer.
yeah, Martin Luther King had a dream. Martin Luther King had a dream. Martin Luther King had a dream. That was a good dream.
So are you admitting that it was like a sexual dream about your niece?
Yeah.
Right. See, now we're getting somewhere. So,
It's not a dream, it's a nightmare. Come on.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yep.
That's what, Kelly, that's what my mother said to me. It's a nightmare. I said, I know, but I can work them out. What they're saying to me.
Evening, John.
How old are you, Bright?
Work it out.
I don't think we have enough information to work it out.
How old are you, Bright?
77's there, isn't it?
Wow.
45.
Can I ask the rest of the panel? Has anyone else had any sexual dreams about any of the nieces or nephews? Like that?
Hell no.
No.
Has anybody else got a shoulder beside the head?
Well, to be honest with you, what's the button do?
Talking about a Puerto Rican model who's about 8 foot tall.
Was that at the seaside? Would that include water in your ears?
We do that as well, though.
Water in your ears, bro, and it was still an adult. You know what I mean?
I didn't know it was you. Yeah, of course it's an adult. Fucking hell, never.
Fucking hell.
Well, I just want to say this. As well. Well, what it is, he's not carried out what the dream or the nightmare was, but it's just the fact that why would you want to discuss that on are like
Because
adult.
But Mark is saying that you can work out. What did it mean then? Right, listen.
I told all the dreams that I worked out, and then
okay, then. So did you work that? Right. Listen. Let Torb ask you the question, please, mate. Did you work that dream out? And if so, what did it mean?
It meant that my twin was going to go along to my brother-in-law and say what he said, and then my brother-in-law come along to me and asked me what did I know about Epstein Island. And when he elaborated with it, he said, "You know who's told me?" I said, "No, tell me." And he went, "Your twin." I said, "There you go." And he went, "That's why I told you."
I don't know what he's talking about, to be honest.
Yeah, because that's bullshit. Bullshit. Like in that last Bruce Lee world, right? Yeah. See what the guy goes, bullshit, Mr. Handman. That's the best part.
I will say, if he's got any mental issues, then we shouldn't be persecuting the lad, you know, no matter what.
Well, I would say.
He shouldn't be on the panels. I'd say he shouldn't be on the panels, to be fair, Tyrone.
Yeah, I agree with
to be honest,
that.
it's a bit like Coco, isn't it? It's a bit like Coco. Any pictures?
So say that again.
I don't think you should. If you're mentally unstable, right?
I'm
right.
not mentally unstable. I'll say it again. To
Oh, come on! You just said you had daydreams. You had daydreams.
Hold back a bit, Joe. Hold back a bit.
On the interwebs.
What was that, Bright?
I told them because I told the same individual another dream that I worked out. And other places that I've been, I've worked them out. And when they put the pieces together, they'll go, I get what he's saying there now. Yeah, that's what he's been saying.
But Bright, no one can. We can't translate what you're trying to say.
I'm on a mission to.
That's the issue, but we can't translate what you're trying to tell us. You know, that's an issue.
Yeah,
we're not on your
sounding. We're just like Nancy cunts aren't on our wavelength when they say, "Oh, it's genetic. It's not me, it's you." You fucking weirdo.
Yeah, no worries, Grip. I'm not going to be long. About 10 minutes.
When I give you something the other day and you laughed and said that he's on about 9/11, I wasn't. Was I?
Well, I don't know what you're talking.
Did you
honestly
work it out?
No, I didn't. I can't work you out. I'm
I'll
sorry.
elaborate with it now. If you get a Bible, go to that page and it tells you about the person, the mask. That's what I was trying to show you.
Well, why didn't you just come up and say that instead of doing it in riddles?
Because I've had to work them out. You work it out yourself. Why should I sit here and tell you all the answers when somebody up the top's calling me what he's calling me?
Well, I never called you anything other than what you said yourself.
There you go. I didn't say I was a nonce, you dickhead.
No, you did. You said you did. You said you had a wet dream. Yeah?
No, I didn't, Joe.
You fucking did. It's on the fucking video. It's there. I asked you a question. You give an answer. That means that's your answer. I never asked you a fucking superstitious question. I asked you quite a factual question. Was it a wet dream? Was it soggy? And you hesitated, and then I pursued you on it. Yes, you did. It's all there for every country to hear, bro.
Well, I asked a straight question. I asked whether his dream was sexual.
I think we're bordering on the border.
And he said yes. And he said yes. So it means it was wet. It was sexual.
I think we're on the borders of bullying him. So I think we better just calm it down a bit, you know.
If anybody thinks that, right, then I'm not going to say sorry for it, right? I'm going to turn around and say, what the fuck's the matter with your mind? You know? And I have stated many times, yeah? The video's there. Video's there. Did he go and watch it, people? Did he go watch it, right? Yeah? Uncle JJ shared that. Did he go watch it, right? Just download it. Use TubeMate. Grab the whole video. Watch it at your leisure.
Yeah, all right. Watch your leisure. Everybody watch the video. Right, listen. Just a point I want to make here, right? I'm not justifying it. Definitely not, right? But would a nonce come out on a panel and just say that? No, they wouldn't. They'd be trying to hide it more so.
Well, to be fair, you would think that
had that dream, but has no intentions of noncing anybody.
Yeah, but you would think that, right? But there's such a mad thing out there, which we all know, called exhibitionists, right? Yeah. Now they'll go out there and do that shit, but if you record them doing that, they get upset, right?
He has got a point, you know.
You get what I'm saying? That's just whether you like it or not, human nature. I ain't saying anything about it. I'm only working my opinion, my humble opinion, right? Yeah, at 40 fucking 2-year-old, 43 this year, people, right? That I don't like him because he what's come out his fucking mouth, right? I don't like the fact that he chased me down on the interwebs, yeah, to tell me I was wrong. It wasn't his deed sister, it was his fucking niece. That didn't make any better to me. That makes it worse.
I don't see somebody in their right mind going around saying
that. Well, I don't think. Well, that makes a difference to me. That's why I don't have nothing to do with the cunt. That's why if he turns up on any accounts of my shit, gets banged, ding, 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 bong. I don't want to speak to him. He engages me. He engages me. He engages me every time, Foottoy Boy. He engages me every time, right? And he knows. He knows every time he engages me, it'll come back to this conversation. That to myself is weird. He was on Mark Kelly's one night where he admitted that he talks in code so people ask him questions, right? That to me is a very narcissistic thing. Yes, you talk in code so people ask you questions so you're relevant. To me, that's mental, right?
Yeah, but Joe, that's your untrained opinion. Can we agree on that?
No, that is my opinion. Trained. Well, what do you mean untrained? I've met everybody for every walk of life, being an ex-service personnel, and not only that, I did all that shit and left that shit halfway through my lifespan. The rest of it has been doing normal shit, working blue chip companies. Oh, medical advice. I can't think I've given medical advice, but I've been called a sociopath, I've been called a narcissistic. You all call me it.
Stop talking for a minute.
So maybe it takes one to ken one.
Yeah, don't take anybody's medical advice on fucking YouTube. That's stupid. Listen, right, why don't you go to a professional? Maybe you're seeing one already. I don't know. Are you seeing a psychiatrist or a social worker?
On the stream. It's been done.
Well, to be honest with you, that's a good question.
Why don't you talk to a professional about that dream? I think that's a good idea. But don't talk to people on fucking YouTube. Talk to a professional.
It's hard when it's hard, isn't it? We're talking about it now.
Foottoy, right? Marie C, right? Yeah, right? Yeah, she came in that night when this shit was recorded, right? And she actually came in and said, as a person who works with people like Bright, yeah, if she was told that dream, yeah, now he said on the live that he had told his home help type person, like Marie C does, yeah, right? I think it's Marie C, right? I may be wrong, right? If I am wrong, I do apologise. She's going, right, yeah, but she said that she would have to report him, you know, yeah? He was asked when he spoke to his home help type things, yeah, he was asked, like, what did they say? They said things like, you know,
it wasn't Marie C. It was another Marie. I don't think she's in about no more because of what's.
Yeah, am I wrong with Marie C? Marie C.
Yeah,
listen, I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
Marie who used to be the carer. You might remember her. She used to do a live in her car, driving to the care homes.
Yes, dark hair.
Nice looking girl. Yeah.
Hang on. Dejected is saying it was Lisa Marie.
That's it. Yeah, you got it. Yes, the one.
Lisa Marie. Yeah. That's right. Can you put that back up for DT so I can hear? Yeah, Lisa Marie, right, DT, right, cheers, bro. Sorry, Marie C, I'm sorry, I think I fucked up again. I got Marie C, I'm fucking, right, she's going to be no happy, is she? I'm going to, it's twice I've done it. No, it's twice I've done it now, right? And the last time, she was like, I want a picture of your cat. I'm going to have to put a picture of my cat up now, for real. She's not going to be impressed.
Uber, Joe doesn't do drugs. It wasn't drugs, just drink. Occasionally,
guys, I'm gonna shut this down now. Gripper's scheduled for 8:30, so
that's a shame.
I'm gonna go and have a watch.
Bright, talk to a professional, mate, about this.
You put a link up for this clip, this Bright clip. You put a link up again, please.
Gamer,
What
man,
for?
just hit my fucking page, mate.
What for
It's-
the
go
video?
to
I'll send-
JJ's, Gamer, go to Uncle JJ's. Uncle JJ posted that. Go to his community page, he's
Well,
posted
Mr.
it. bro.
D, Mr. D's got the whole live, not Joe
Mr. D's
talking.
got
The
it all.
live.
The whole
He's
stream.
got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
live.
Who has Mark? Who's got the all
Mr.
live?
D, Mr. Deegan. He's got
Right.
two channels. One's called Mr. D,
It's-
and one's called
like,
Mr. Deegan.
to be
He
honest
has
with
the
you, Mark,
actual words,
Mark,
not Joe
Mark,
talking.
they're
The
not the
actual
original.
words.
Mark, to be honest
Yeah.
with you, what I play is the two videos for Mr. D. Yeah, right.
Okay, well,
I
he's
play-
just got
I
them
play
though,
them.
not you talking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Your one's 3
Yeah.
hours long. I haven't even watched them, to be quite honest.
To be
But
honest
it's
with you,
just-
Mark.
Well, let me just say this, Joe. When Dejected Tomato said, I don't want that shit on my channel, I take it is sort of stuff that I wouldn't want on my channel. So
Yeah.
Mr. D's put it up anyway.
Must be
Yeah, yeah.
bad. Gotta be bad.
Well, let's be fair.
And
This
it-
guy is not playing with the full deck, so I'm not
I agree.
excusing him, but I don't think we should persecute him any longer.
Well,
Yeah, but the thing is-
I'm on that one as well. Is although he's had these dreams, he's not carried them out. So
No,
it's not.
No,
it's
he's
just.
not.
It's just my words. It's very odd for someone to say something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Read it aloud for
And
me.
to be honest with you, my own humble opinion, right? If you actually understand what I said before, when he talks in code, he can talk normal, he can type normal, right? He doesn't have to speak the way he speaks.
Now he's got it wrong
right?
again. He said he can't.
No,
spell,
no.
Now he's saying I can.
No. What I said was you talk in code, so people ask you questions, and that's kind of narcissistic because you talk in code, so it makes you relevant. As
Right,
if you
I'm gonna
just
jump
speak
off and,
normally, if you just spoke
good,
normally,
big
you'd
up
maybe not be
ministry.
half as bad. Aye.
Yeah, but Joe, you do the same thing. You shout over
Cheers,
people.
ministry. Cheers,
Guys,
boys.
For the same
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, no worries, guys. I've put a link in for Gripper's live. He'll be going live in about 3 minutes.
We can go. All of us go over there. We'll go up and finish this off.
No, Grip, right. Hopefully you'll get fucking headshot day one, week one, you nonsense cunt.
Right. Save it for medical professionals, mate. Seriously, let them
Guys,
deal
I
with
want
that
to
with
say one
you.
thing before I go. I want to have my fantasy before I go because I'm about to leave. My fantasy is
Even the tennis courts.
at the end of the day, listen, my fantasy at the end of the day is if I had some weird dream like that about one of my nieces, anything like that, I would have just deleted it, never spoken to it again, never thought about it again. I would definitely not have came on the live and spoke about it on YouTube. That's my fantasy.
Yeah, big up ministry. See you guys later.
Ministry, big
Yeah,
up.
see you in a bit, Futoy.
See you later, Futoy. God bless you.
Big up, ministry. Big up, JJ. Big up.
Yeah, see you later, guys.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
welcome
come
on
on,
the
guys.
day,
What
you know,
he told everybody in your streams.
Yeah, see you later, guys.
I'll go and
God
sort
bless
it out, right, mate. Go and sort out that guy. I've heard that story before, buddy.
Cheers, Tob.
Ed, what story
Fucking
before?
nuts.
Yeah, it is.
You'd remind us to big up Shadies, mate. Mind us, we've already had a talk about this, mate. So you've already explained to me, mate. It's old news.
No, but he brought it up again today, didn't he?
No,
He
that,
keeps,
mate.
he
He's
keeps
obviously got a
poking
big
it all the
point.
time.
He doesn't like, the guy
He
doesn't
goes
like
and
you,
done
mate.
it on his
So
own stream,
stay away
provoking.
from the
Not his
cunt, right,
own
mate.
stream,
Stay away
but
from
where
him,
else
mate.
provoking.
Stay away from him, mate.
I'm
The
doing
guy's
that.
just said he doesn't like you,
We'll
mate.
be
So what's the
going-
point of going over and continuing it, right?
I'll
The
meet
guy
him
just said he
somewhere.
doesn't like you, so no, don't
Yeah.
continue on, mate. Just let him fucking
No, I
jog
know
away.
that. It's different. It's hard, and it's hard for me to keep calm when I'm being accused of things that I don't do.
Exactly.
That's what he was. That's
You've
what
all
he's
heard the
saying.
story and you've already explained
No, that's-
yourself,
I
right?
didn't
You've already
say that.
explained it, mate. It's a bit fucked up. It's a bit fucked up, buddy, but at the end of the day, some people are fucked up, mate. That's the way it goes.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to shut this down now because
Right,
Grip is
nice
just about
one
to go
anyway.
live.
And
So
is this who I think it is?
I'm going to jump over.
It's John.
It's John back.
Right, go on then.
There's a
next one
picture to
anyway.
prove that the earth
He's
is
over there.
actually, it's no flat.
Griffiths.
Aye. Thanks for hearing us, Ministry. I'll try and go on another one, mate.
Yeah, no worries, John. No worries. No worries at all.
Cheers.
See you, Bright. Pick up the Independent. Well, cheers everyone for coming over from ministry when it was finally back up. I'm going to have to review my content and get rid of some of my copyright claims and shit just to be on the safe side. Cheers for watching. I'll play a video and see you all in a bit.
Thank you fuckers for watching. Now piss off and find a less boring stream and recover some of the brain cells you lost while watching Ministry of Madness.
Oh dear, it seems as if you have earned 5 minutes on the naughty step wearing a fucking dunce's cap. Yellow card for fuck's sake. Big up all the keyboard warriors hiding in mummy's vagina.